Hi guys, it's Ashley. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tag. I will be doing the Netflix book tag. It was created by Whitney at A Darker Shade of Whitney, and the link to the original video will be down below. I'm looking at my computer, so if I'm not focused on you guys, that's why. And my eyesight is bad, so I'm probably going to be like squinting. But the first question is, recently watched the last book you finished reading. The last book I finished reading was My So-Called Bollywood Life by Nisha Sherman. I loved it. It tells the story of Winnie, who has been told all of her life that her horoscope says that her soulmate will start with an R and that he will give her a silver bangle. She's recently broken up with her boyfriend over the summer, and she feels that he cheated on her with another classmate. When school starts back, she starts to develop a friendship with a guy called Dev who liked her freshman year, and it develops into a relationship, and it is just a really cute book. It is everything you need in a summer contemporary. So 2 is top picks, a book slash books that have been recommended to you based on books you have previously read. I chose to do 2. I get recommended a lot, Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. The book I got recommended was The Girl Who Fell by S.M. Parker. Question 3 is recently added, the last book you purchased. That would be Social Intercourse by Greg Howard. This is a book that's been pitched as Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda meets the Parent Trap. I didn't need to hear any more, but it's about these two guys, Beckett and Jackson, whose parents start dating and they both are not okay with it. So they develop a scheme to get them to break up. And through the course of scheming, I think they fall in love. So question 4 is popular on Netflix. Books that everyone knows about. 2 that you've read and 2 you haven't read. So for the 2 that I've read, I chose Eleanor Ophelia is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. This one blew up, I think last year. Was it last year? I think last year it blew up when Reese Witherspoon made it a pick for her book club. I read it, went through a roller coaster of emotions. Really didn't like Eleanor, but she grew on me as the story ended, and I ended up liking the overall story. Can't wait for the movie. Reese Witherspoon is also supposed to be producing that with her production company. And I picked Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I love this book. One of my new favorite books of all time. It is a space opera. It is told in like interviews and logs. And the 2 that I have not read is The Prince and the Dressmaker by Jen Wang. I've been hearing a lot about this, but really what pushed me to want to read it was Victoria Schwab gushing over it on her Twitter. And I love Victoria Schwab. When she recommends something, it goes right on my want to read list. And I think it's about a prince who at night likes to dress in women's clothing. And I think a relationship also develops with maybe a servant. I really don't know too much about the book. I just know that everybody is loving it, and it made me want to read it. And the last one is The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. It's blowing up right now for some reason. Everybody is going crazy over it. So the next question is comedy, a funny book. Definitely Geek Girl by Holly Smale. I listened to the audiobook. I laughed almost I feel like every chapter I just was laughing and laughing and laughing, just rolling, almost like rolling on the floor. It was so funny. Sadly, my library kind of messed up. They've gotten books out of order. They didn't get book 2 at all, so I've had to like let the series go until I can get the coin to get book 2, because my library has books 1, 3, and 4. I don't know who's in charge of buying, but that's the way it is. Then it has animated, no, a dramas. A character who is a drama queen or a king. I said Tiny Cooper from Real Grace and Real Grayson and Hold Me Closer, a Tiny Cooper story. I meant, come on now, the boy used the school play as an opportunity to tell his life story and come out to the world, and it was in musical form. And I love Tiny, but he definitely is a drama king. So 7 is animated, a book with cartoons on the cover. I went with Puddin' by Julie Murphy. The 2 girls on the cover are drawn on. But I loved Puddin'. I love Millie. She is so sweet. She deserves the world. And I love that she got a little happy ending in this book. I really want Julie Murphy to continue the series. Like, I would love if she did another book about Amanda and Hannah. Oh my God, that would be just, watch it again. A book slash a book series that you want to read. After that trailer last night, which I did a reaction to, which will be linked down below if you want to see, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. That trailer though, made me want to read this book again. I don't know if I can stomach it though, because this book was very real. And I struggled to get through it the first time because I had to sometimes step away from it and breathe. So I don't know if I want to put myself through that pain and anger and anguish again that I had reading this. But that trailer made me want to, and I think I'm going to have to before the movie comes out in October. The next question is documentaries, a nonfiction book that you'd recommend to everyone. I mean, if you've been following me this year, I don't think it'll come as a surprise, and that is Brave by Rose McGowan. That book just caused me to have like an epiphany this year. Things that I never thought about, like being in the middle of social situations and being aware of like misogyny and things that were happening. This book just opened my eyes. So I definitely recommend Brave by Rose McGowan. Then we have number 10, Action and Adventure, an action-packed book. Is anybody surprised? The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I think that I have gushed over this book enough. I don't really have to say much. I'll link down below the reading vlog if you want to see it. This is definitely a new favorite book of mine, and I cannot wait because I think, unless it's changed, Mackenzie Lee put on Goodreads that there will be a novella between that surrounding Henry and Percy that will come out before A Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy. So I'm super excited for that novella. And a new release, a book that just came out or will be coming out soon that you can't wait for. I feel like I'm a broken record right now, but it will definitely be The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. It's coming out, I think, in about 2 weeks. Oh my God, I loved Final Girls by Riley Sager. It was the first time I read a mystery where I felt like I had a sheet of paper going, trying to figure out what was going to be the twist and who was going to end up being the person revealed. And I still wasn't right. And I got close at one time, but I was thrown off. And it was just such a fun experience for me. So I am super excited for The Last Time I Lied. And 12 is Max. Tag some people. I really don't want to tag people because I don't know how people feel about being tagged or if they want to do tags on their channel. But that is it for the Netflix book tag. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to, you can follow me on all of my social medias. They are always linked in the description down below. Think about subscribing and hitting that bell button, because YouTube has already said that that is the only way they are going to give you all of my videos. And as always, until we meet again, bye.